Jonah here, and today I'm going to be watching episode 4 of The Chosen Season 4. Last episode, I was broken, so my goal for today is to not cry. I know I'm going to fail, but at least I'm going to try. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Benedictus Dio.
Ooh, is he going to
Having sworn
get...
the sacramentum to Caesar, the Senate, and the people of Rome, to lawfully fulfill the conditions of service as praetor of Galilee, on pain of punishment.
Is he shackled?
And found guilty of the murder of a citizen under your charge.
Oh.
In rank, gradus diectio, and relegated to lesser service, milita mutatio, to be determined at tribunal.
Oh, dang. I thought they were allowed to do that. Ooh, does that mean Gaius becomes Dominus now? Is he just gonna make him wear the thing now and just go like... What would that mean? Then Jesus would be more free here. Because Gaius becomes, you know, the Dominus. Oh, dang. Congratulations, I guess. Dang, everybody's gonna be so down. Ugh, this hurts so much. They were so excited for a marriage to happen, and now they're doing a funeral. Ooh, I wonder if we're gonna see Kaphni. He's gonna be so mad. It's gonna be even harder to convert him. Thomas, how are you holding up? You know, like, it hurts so much because they're not even saying anything, but you can feel their emotions. I said I'm not gonna cry. Come on. We just started. It's like, where do you put, like, the sadness and everything? There's nothing you can do, Simon. Peter.
It's not how grief works.
Mm-hmm.
Be a rock for someone in a moment like this.
Thomas doesn't need you to be a rock right now.
Mm-hmm.
He needs a firm footing to walk on.
Let him grieve.
It's the way of all the earth. For now.
For now.
Loss?
You know that. It's gonna be sufferings and heartaches.
It makes you more able to go and simply be there with him, rather than being the rock.
Mm-hmm. Like, the best thing that Job's friends did for him was to sit in silence. Then they started talking and blah, 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 right? Be there. Be there for him.
Just
Don't
breathe.
say anything. Don't say anything.
I can't breathe. I'm gonna be sick.
Lie back.
Isn't it gonna be harder for him to breathe like that? Just cry it out, man. Aiko. Said I'm not gonna cry. My tissues. And I bet it's like a whole struggle for Thomas because he wants to honor what Rhema wants him to do, to stay with Jesus. But, like, you know, at times like this, it's just instinct for your heart to go, like, away. Yeah, everyone's gonna blame themselves.
I was holding her hand.
It's not you, Mary. It's not you.
Could have stopped the evil in his heart. Could he have stopped it?
He could, but it's not the time. But it's so hard. It's a question that comes to you. Can't you just stop this suffering? This bad thing that's happening to me? Can he just stop it? I thought he loved me, you know? It's really hard. It takes great faith. Even as I say this and understand what it means, I know if I have to go through something like this, I won't be thinking straight.
Someone should be with Thomas.
No, he needs to be alone right now.
How can you be sure?
Don't fight among yourselves, man.
What I'm about to say, I can only say in front of you two. It's been
want to
wandering
kill?
around in my head all day.
Careful, James.
Why didn't Jesus do the thing he did with Jairus' daughter?
I know.
I wrestle with exactly the same question about Eden. Why he didn't intervene.
He said it. It wasn't her time.
He believes that Jesus can do anything, and why shouldn't he? And was Jairus' daughter more important than Rema?
No.
So Jesus would keep it a secret, and now more than ever, it's clear why Thomas must never find out.
He's gonna hear it. He's gonna hear it.
But for someone else.
Oh, Lazarus. Oh, it would destroy Thomas. Oh. I hope his faith is like intact by then so that he won't feel so bad. Because we know that Lazarus is gonna die and live.
Let Jesus speak for himself. You'll write it down, Matthew will write it down, and time will reveal the wisdom hidden in these mysteries.
We still don't know at this time. Yeah, that's Peter being a rock to them. These people needed a rock at that time. Thomas didn't. So, you're doing a good job, Peter.
Seems like we don't do that enough, huh?
True. 4 hugs a day. That's the minimum. 4 hugs a day. Get hugs, people. Get hugs. And give hugs.
I was jealous of your friendship with Thomas. But none of that matters now. What matters is that he is in pain.
So he's telling him it's okay to like go to Thomas.
You, just being there, would mean more to him than any of the rest of us.
Because he really bonded with you. Like he chose you to be like the witness for like the marriage. We're gonna see everyone's thoughts. No, don't show me this. Whew. It's crazy. She was alive. You guys are so in love. You had a whole future ahead of you. And this happens. Oh, I can't imagine what's going through his mind.
No, it feels wrong to breathe when she isn't. I can't relax and I don't want to. You probably won't know what to do with yourself, you know? Oh. Yeah, you go to him. Let him comfort you. I failed, I cried. It's not a test, it's not a test. We have sent word to tell Dor in the plain of Sharon.
Oh, Kathleen.
We're on our way to bring her home.
Oh, they're gonna bring her there. Oh, how would the conversation between Kathleen and Jesus? Oh, I can't. Oh. Jesus does check on him, like he looks back. But it's so hard, you know, it's so hard not to doubt. Is he really the Messiah? He can't even do this, you know?
We're almost there, just up ahead.
Oh.
This is only the beginning.
How are you gonna face Kaphne? Oh dang, oh dang. It's the whole family. They're gonna punch you in the face.
Stay back here, I'll take care of it.
No, this is mine to do.
Can't let you shield me from this.
We'll just ask them what they want and report back. Okay, it's alright, see.
No, let him.
Thomas, I will go with you.
It's like the best shield you could ever have. I mean, Kaphne would be really mad at Jesus too, because technically, like, Rayma's there because Jesus as well. Oh, there's so many things there too. Like, I bet he's mad, but probably also very regretful the way he treated her while she was there. Like, if you only knew that your daughter was gonna die, you could have just given her all that she wanted. Like, told her that it's okay, you get to marry who you want, right? I don't know, it's very complicated. Oh, I love how Thomas like just holds on to Jesus, like, please come with me.
And then you went and killed her.
It wasn't him.
A fraud and a devil. Deceptive sorcerer.
Just like, why can't you, like, bring her back?
You don't speak for her. She loved Jesus.
She does.
She felt her calling was an
did.
honor. She wanted everyone to know that, including you.
Even in death, she was like, no, you have to stay with him. Don't get mad. Stay with Jesus.
Let's go.
Oh, he didn't say anything, hey?
Followers.
We grieve with you.
Oh, wow. That's big coming from James.
Will see me again. And when you do, it will be the last thing you see.
Z.
Said no more.
Let him. That's his way of grieving. Judas is still frustrated that they're not bigger. He probably feels like I had more money when I was doing my other job, and how come we still are not like what I thought we would be? Must be so hard to see him heal people. But I mean, it was the same thing for James, right? Like little James. Knowing that Jesus heals everyone but you. Like, oh, that's so hard. But he understood. And we're just going like fast forward now. Oh, I'm scared. Good job, Thomas. You stayed with Jesus. Good job. There's just healing, you know, everyone. Like, look at James, though. He's so happy to see people be healed, even though he's not. Oh, and Catherine is going against him, like talking badly about Jesus. But I feel like he needs this to live. He needs a reason to live after he lost Rema. I feel like Julius is also gonna be like swayed now. Oh, he's reporting to Gaius. Gaius like wants to listen, but he's here now. This actually makes sense because then like the higher ups won't know about Jesus because somebody is like stopping the news. What is Kislev?
How are your prayers? I do them. But it's hard
That's
to
the
mean
thing.
them sometimes.
You do them, but do you mean them? Ooh, I struggle with that.
What about leaving?
Leaving what?
Yeah, just for a short time. Getting away.
He promised he's gonna stay.
It's too painful to be here.
It's gonna
And
be
yet-
more painful away.
There's no place I'd rather be.
You're in the right track. It's fine. You can't eat it like that, Matthew.
You cut off the head, okay?
Yeah, you can just cut it in half and pick the seeds out with your fingers.
Cut the pomegranate in half. Were you raised by wolves?
Yeah, you might say that.
I cut it in half.
Case in point.
So, you've been wasting pomegranate seeds your whole life?
My hand trial here.
Oh, pomegranate seeds being wasted our whole lives. What the
I cut it in half too.
Keep it coming, let's go.
Comes to the house.
I mean, I didn't know.
What? I'm just saying.
No.
Maybe helpful.
God forbid.
Because of one pomegranate. It's like he escaped them.
Oh, I don't know. Wanting to be right about something as usual.
Someone else who have been getting it wrong their whole lives.
Yes.
Exactly. That's what they're doing.
You remember when it was just the three of us?
That's funny.
I could say we did get to spend more time with you. To wish that others would not get this gift by joining us also.
Be selfish.
Tad and James, they're very quiet, but like their faith is deep.
Where will we go?
That's a very good question, little James.
Let no one underestimate your wisdom, little James.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem so much like wisdom to me, as much as a feeling in my gut.
Maybe that is wisdom.
Saying things about
Ooh. Limited time.
gone more frequently.
They notice. The quiet ones, they notice it.
You will head south toward Jerusalem. You will leave Capernaum.
That's very soon.
Things will no longer be simple.
Dang. That was just practice, wasn't it? Darn it. Aww. This was nice to see because they started with just the three of them before, and we didn't see a lot of little James and Thad for quite a while now.
The former publicanus Matthew at this residence.
Who's asking?
Praetor Gaius.
Yep. He's here. Is he gonna heal Gaius's son before they leave?
Intends to bring Matthew back for tax collection.
I don't think so.
I suppose we could ask.
I believe that Gaius believes Jesus now.
It's all right, Matthew. Peter will join you. Sorry.
Matthew's like, okay. Peter's like, I got you.
Prepare for a journey.
I wonder what Gaius is gonna say.
Wipe my brow with it?
Just try to stop looking nervous.
You look nervous.
You look nervous.
You would know better than me. We've been spending more time with him lately.
What was that?
Beyond.
It's nothing.
Why do people do that?
What?
When someone says that something is nothing, it almost always means that...
Says something?
When they say it's nothing, it usually means it's nothing for you to worry about. Or it's none of your business. Or it's not a good time to talk about it.
Then why not say any one of those things? It would eliminate a lot of confusion.
It would. Just that,
It's just what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, Matthew's like, oh, come on.
Praetor.
He's Praetor now. His two closest people. Look how he smiles.
Please.
It's cute.
Please sit.
He's like so welcoming.
Pharisees here are watching your every move, actively trying to trap your rabbi in his words or actions. And I am telling you, they want him gone.
So he's gonna go to them.
Aemilius Pulcher, a cohortes urbanae, has taken special.
Because he's scared of Jesus. He knows what Jesus is capable of doing.
If I don't, or if I even hesitate.
What? They'll fire you.
They'll kill him.
Get a taste for power so quickly.
Worse, they might suspect that I believe in him.
Don't you?
Wait.
Jesus will be safe here, I can assure you that. But only if he keeps a low profile.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Were you being serious?
I'm not telling you to stop his mission. Just do it outside the city limits, okay? That's all I'm asking for his safety and yours.
I want Jesus to heal his son, because then he won't stop. He's gonna tell everyone about it. You do, don't you?
I've seen what he does for those who can be of no help to him whatsoever. I have heard him say words that both unscramble a lifetime of mystery and fill me with questions. I just don't want his mission delayed by posturing and infighting.
You know, some believe his mission is to overthrow Rome.
I'm sorry, why does Jesus need to see Marius?
Matthew.
Matthew, you don't know what's going on, Matthew.
I made a mistake that resulted in a child born not of my wife.
Doesn't that happen to your people all the time?
He said it out loud.
Feel guilty for betraying my wife.
Do you feel repentant?
For that, yes. And I love my son.
And he's ill.
For a long time, yes.
Then why haven't you gone to see Jesus, Gaius?
I know you thought about this. You told your family about a Jewish doctor.
Because I'm not worthy.
Oh. He feels like he doesn't deserve his son to be healed by Jesus because he's not worthy. Oh.
You do not
Neither was
know
all of us.
the things I have done.
You know, that's exactly what I said.
I'm an outsider.
One of his favorite kinds of people.
Someone who is not Jewish?
Yep. Yep.
Those dividing lines don't matter to him. It's part of the reason why he's in so much trouble.
Guys,
Go to Jesus.
do you believe he's from God?
Oh. Gaius. Let's go to Jesus. Come on. Let's go to Jesus now.
I know it must seem...
It's so hard because he's Roman. Like, oh my gosh.
And they're...
There, Dominus.
There's no need to be afraid.
I don't think he's afraid.
I do believe.
You're happy crying.
I know he can heal my...
Congratulations, guys.
Will you let me ask him?
Let's go! Come on!
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Wow, for him to say that, I do believe. Dang! He was happy crying.
Okay, quick.
Just give him a hug. Let's go.
Okay. Alright, that's enough, huh? We haven't even gone to see him.
It's a great point.
I'm scared because the title is like calm before.
My son is as good as healed. Let's go.
He believes. That is faith.
Did he just convert?
He did. That's big. That's a praetor.
Jesus says to gather your things for a journey.
We'll be ready.
Where's the rendezvous? The usual spot. I'll come by here first.
Boys.
Oh, Salome. Don't. Just don't.
I'm the first Jew to willingly lead a Roman soldier to his house. Now we should stop looking so happy or we'll both get in trouble.
That's so true.
Make sure he's inside.
Peter, I'm realizing we're bringing a Roman to see Jesus and he didn't give us permission or ask us
By
to.
now, we've both seen enough to know that this is what Jesus would want.
Exactly. Where is he though? I'm kind of nervous. Oh, there he is.
Yes, this way.
Whew. I'm also so nervous. Why? What if he says no?
Praetor Gaius.
Everyone would think they're in trouble.
Lord.
Dang. Goosebumps. Goosebumps. Woo. Yo. Guess it's so much harder for him who didn't have the Jewish background.
Take me to him.
Lord.
You call him Lord?
I am not worthy
Oh.
to have you come into my home.
But only say the word.
Would not be comfortable as a Jew in a Roman's home. But you only need to say the word, and he will be healed.
I'm not worthy.
What you mean?
About the child, he's actually my son. I am so ashamed I shouldn't even be asking you, but I am.
Oh, this really feels like what's going on during a confession, right? You don't feel worthy at all, and you ask for forgiveness, and he gives it to you.
Say this, but he is worthy to have you do this for him.
Matthew's like,
Anything you command in this world will happen. I know it. Even this.
Stand up. You all hear this, man? Truly, I tell you, with no one in Israel have I found such faith. My own hometown, and I'm threatened by the religious leaders of my own people. And yet this man, a Gentile, has more bold confidence in what he believes that I can do than anyone I have yet encountered.
good job, guys. It is much harder, you know, for a convert. I mean, it's hard for me as a cradle Catholic.
Has been done for you according to your belief.
Your son is healed.
Thank you. You've brightened my day to encounter this kind of faith.
Oh, Jesus always says that. Like, you made my day, you know, because of your faith. You made me happy. So I could just imagine, like, when we repent and go back to him, how happy he must have felt. Go, Gaius, go! He's so happy. Like, what happened? What happened?
Gaius had faith that Jesus could heal his servant without even coming to his house.
We know he can do that.
But such faith...
I'm a Gentile.
Exactly.
They won't be able to ask right now.
Now, let's ask him.
Like,
It will
oh,
change
no!
Ask what?
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. What? Oh.
Big James?
Remember when you said that we could ask for anything and it would be given us?
Knock, and the door would be opened.
I don't remember that.
That was right sermon.
He's the best. Oh my gosh.
Ima told me it was right.
I'm kidding. I remember.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's the best.
Well, we have something to ask and for you to do.
I'm eager to hear.
I don't know.
Would you for us to sit at your right hand and your left hand in your kingdom?
I cannot. This is so embarrassing. Philip is like, you wait. Just wait.
You don't know what you are asking.
Ooh, that's so true. Yep. You know, like those two people? And it's like right side, left side, crucified. Crucified.
What? Rabbi!
Ooh. Like, he even went to, like, buy stuff, you know? Probably for, like, his sons and, like, for a feast. He was so sure that, like... Is he giving them too much money? He's going home with all that stuff, you know?
Are you able to drink the cup that I would drink? Or be baptized with the baptism with which I am baptized?
Yes, we are able. We are the sons of thunder.
No, you don't know what he's talking about.
Tell us. We'll do anything.
It means dying.
That when we go to Jerusalem, the Son of Man will be delivered over to the chief priests and scribes, and they will condemn him to death, and they will deliver him over to the Gentiles, and they will mock him, and spit on him, and flog him, and kill him. And after 3 days,
he actually told them. You're gonna die.
What are you talking about?
I thought the Son of Man was you. And you will drink the cup that I drink, and be baptized with the baptism with which I am baptized.
So you would go through the same thing. Yeah, you do not want that now. But after Jesus dies and like live,
it is not
then
mine
they
to
would take
grant,
that cup.
but it is for those for whom it has been prepared by my Father.
You have no business asking what you did.
No offense, Nathaniel, but we were here long before you.
It was not that.
And in front of all of us.
Ruling positions, high seats of honor.
Oh, look who's talking.
Hey, I didn't ask for it. He gave it to me.
Rock beans.
Stop!
He's gonna die, you guys.
Been granted leadership and authority. All of you make up the foundation on which I'll build my church. But you are thinking like the Gentiles, whose rulers lord their authority over their inferiors. It is not how my kingdom works. I have told you this before. And you still don't get it.
I know.
This has to
I feel like he's saying this to me.
is not how it will be with you. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Like, we all know. We all know, and yet...
Among you must be your servant, and whoever would be first among you must be your slave. Because even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many.
He's gonna die, you guys.
A ransom for who?
For all of you.
Rabbi.
He's so frustrated. I mean, I would too. Like, but I know what's gonna happen, so it's not that hard. But these people are, they don't know. Jesus is like, do I have to say it?
Continue south to Jerusalem.
Rabbi, do you need
I will catch up.
I can stay with you.
I said, I'll catch up, see.
Now those guys are gonna be mad at like the brothers. He's so frustrated. He needs to pray. Is he alive?
Gaius! You're not going to believe it.
I do believe it.
What?
I already know.
Daddy!
Now would they believe as well?
Shalom.
He said shalom!
My friends say it means peace, wholeness. Okay?
Aw.
Are whole again.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not praying to those gods anymore.
Well done.
Oh, see? Because, like, if that happens to you, it's not, like, how are you not going to believe?
I am feeble in Christ.
Because I can imagine, even though he knows he's going to die, there's still that thing, right? Like, do I have to? Like...
My sang is not in from my heart throbs.
My strength fails me. The light of my eyes, it also is gone.
That's why it's called Calm Before.
First press, Sacred unto Adonai alone.
Oh, that's how they make oil, hey? He's scared too. Aww. What's it like the ominous music? No! No. Oh wow. That was quite a lot. Like, oh, even knowing what's gonna happen to Jesus, I still feel like I can't even describe it. But knowing that he's gonna die, I already feel so bad about it. But his followers wouldn't understand that. When James and John were talking about wanting to be on his right and left hand, I didn't really think much of it. But when Jesus said, like, do you understand what that means? And he kind of like explained it. It was like, wow, like I can't believe they asked that. And Jesus was right. Like, even if I tell you now, you won't be able to do it. Like, you'd be too scared to do it. Because even when Jesus died and they all believed that he's the Messiah, he's God, they were scared that the people are going to kill them and all that, right? But on the third day when he rose again, it's the resurrection. That's basically the foundation of like why we believe. But when he lived again, when he rose up, that's when they got their courage that yes, there is, even in death, like God would be there and there would be like life. Then they were able to like proclaim the word and all that. And they were all killed. They were martyred. And they were not scared at that moment. So they were able to take the cup. They were able to stand on his side at that time. But right now, they don't really understand what they're saying. And so I get why Jesus is so upset by that. But, oh my gosh, it really hurts. Like, I can just imagine, because he is God, but he's also man. And so, I mean, even if he knew he was going to die, there's probably like that struggle. Do I have to? Why? You know, like, I bet it hurts him to know that it's coming and he can't really stop it. But he takes it anyway, right? Like, whenever I'm going through hardships, I try to think about that. Like, no matter what I'm going through right now, Jesus had to deal with that when he was here, you know, because he was man, even though he's God. He was hurt. He was in pain. He was betrayed. He felt lost. He went through everything that we can possibly go through. And he rose up against that. You know, he conquered death. So it's like, I can do all things in Christ who strengthens me, right? Like, it's just trying to remember that. But like, it's so hard. Jesus, I'm so sorry. But like, even now, we still struggle. I mean, he probably knows, but just the importance of prayer and like, just keep going at it, even though some days you don't feel like doing it, or you don't really mean what you're saying. But like what Thomas said, I know it's painful here, but I know it's going to be harder if I'm away. And that's so true. Like, if you stay away from God, then it is harder. And even though you're suffering, it's still much better to suffer while you're with him, right? Oh, like, it's crazy. But Gaius, oh, I'm so happy for Gaius. He finally converted. He claimed it, right? Like, I do believe, and that's really crazy, because like, as a cradle Catholic, and I lived knowing who God is, who Jesus is, who the Holy Spirit is, and yet I still stumble, I still struggle. But him with that kind of faith, like, you don't even have to go to my house. I know, I believe you can do it. And he took his time, you know, he didn't even like run to check if his son was like okay now. He went shopping, he got them gifts and all that. He went in his house, like blew the candles, the fire. It's like saying, I'm not going to pray to those gods anymore because I know who God is now. And he saw his son alive and well. And the first thing he does is like, shalom. Teach them how to say that, like that peace and blessing. And his wife says it too. Like, that's just insane. Oh my goodness. That was so beautiful, that scene with him like kneeling down to Jesus and saying, I'm not worthy, but I ask you this. And I feel like that's a good visual of how we are during the sacrament of reconciliation when we confess and we say our sins, like, we are not worthy. I've done these things, and yet I ask of you, of your merciful heart, to please grant me forgiveness. Give me your mercy, right? Isn't that what we do all the time? Like, even during Mass, we say that, right? I'm not worthy for you to enter under my roof, but only say the word and my soul shall be healed. Like, that's such a beautiful representation of that. I really love that. Thank you, The Chosen. But that's all from me today. I didn't cry much. I did a little bit, but not as hard as like last episode. But this is a calm before the storm. So let me know what you thought of this episode down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.